What is up, man? We're back. We gotta check out this Civil War. Immortal Technique, Killer Mike, Brother Ali, and Chuck D. Wow. Brother Ali and Chuck D. Killer Mike, I'm a little suspect on, but he is still a good rapper. I ain't never heard him rap with just a whole lot of meaning, though. You know what I'm saying? I've heard him kill it before, but it was on different topics. But Brother Ali, Immortal Technique, and Chuck D. This is Chuck D's like stomping ground, political rap. Wow. So let's check it out and see.
And here we go.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
Immortal Technique. Killer Mike. Brother Ali. No. Yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follow you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got niggas underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South, I respect their vision. I just hate on niggas that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering, only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your placism. All people are trapped in practical blackfacism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Crip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil wanna dead all our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians?
Right.
And the British and French rape both nations. Mexicans and blacks kill each other, straight hating. While the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another G ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you a G, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of games and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations.
Come on, Brother Ali.
Cultural assassination.
Listen, our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just wanna touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
Killer Mike went the hardest. I ain't never heard him on this type of platform before. I have never heard Killer Mike on this type of platform, and he went the hardest of the three. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I've been saying what he said in that for a good little minute now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Nigga said, why are we warring with each other's population? Look it up, okay? I don't know the exact numbers now, but I now looked it up like 2 years ago. Maybe a little over 2 years now, but it was like around 2 years ago. I wanted to know what the census was for each population, right? Now each number is going to be off because they ain't counting everybody. There's some people here who ain't counting, right? It was 149 million white people in the United States. Okay, it was 53 million blacks. 14%, 14 million. They just had Asian under. I'm guessing they're including all of Asian descent. Right. Then you kind of had other, which was fitting, I'm guessing, the Mexicans, the Middle Eastern, you know what I'm saying? Other was like 8-9 million. Do you want to know who was at the bottom of the barrel? Native Americans was at the bottom of the barrel with 2 million. They used to run 300 million strong within parts of Canada, the United States, well, the Americas, and Mexico. And in our census, 2 million. 2 million. You can't tell me they didn't fuck the Indians up. You cannot tell me they did not fuck the Indians up. 2 million? When you were running strong around 300 million, you down to 2 million, and then they inbreded you with your women so they can try to wash your skin color down. When y'all was like as dark as I was. 2 million. So, what a lot of y'all don't understand is, see, y'all think this whole, I read the comments on videos, and I know there's a lot of ignorant ass people out there in the world. And I mean in the world, okay? YouTube has showed me ignorance is in the fucking world. Some of the stuff people say to me in my comment sections to videos, and they from a different country, like, believe me, I used to think like Americans are stupid. Now I'm starting to believe it's stupidity everywhere. Okay? The reason why they killing off the black people is because you don't want any type of insurrection, revolution, whatever you want to call it, uprising, it doesn't matter. You don't want it. We have done our job here in America. So now we're not needed. So to keep our numbers down, because our numbers will continue to grow. Alright, it will continue to rise. I'll give you an example. Right. When the Hebrews, Jacob. When Jacob went into Israel, right? I mean, not Israel. When Jacob went into Egypt, okay, he was there. Now, we don't know exactly how many Hebrews was there, but the story was him being there. All right, so he gained favoritism, so he went back and got his family only. You feel me? And then other families started coming to Egypt because of the famines and everything like that. Okay. So they probably went in like, I'm going to say at the most maybe 2,500 strong. When they left Egypt, they was around like 40,000 strong, Hebrew. In that short period of time. Okay. It was one of the reasons why the Pharaoh king would kill the boys off. They were breeding too fast. You don't want your population to get overran with a people you're trying to subjugate, because then you're just asking for them to overthrow you. So that's why they keep killing us. That's why they keep killing the Mexicans. That's why they keep killing the Asians. Okay? They don't want their population overrun. So they keep our numbers down and put us in jail and get free slavery out of us. We shouldn't be fighting with each other at all. At all. And he's right. Like, Jamaicans be hating on Haitians. Nigga, for what? I actually had a dude at work who was a Haitian, and he could not stand a Puerto Rican dude. And I'm like, bro. He's like, man, I can't stand that dude. I'm like, bro, nigga, we are all minorities here. There's only like 3 of us. They done already fired the other Asian dude. I'm like, you need to chill out, man. I'm like, well, I don't know why y'all don't like Puerto Ricans, but like, for real, like, you need to chill out. And I don't know where these feuds come from. I'm not from them countries. Like, I don't know why Jamaicans hate Haitians. I don't know why Haitians hate Puerto Ricans. Why do Mexicans hate Puerto Ricans? Why do Puerto Ricans hate Mexicans? What? What? What, really? I don't know where this stuff comes from. I wasn't over there. He's right. So for all y'all gang members who was killing your own brothers, who were killing Chicanos, who was killing the Asians, for all this gang warring, it ain't done shit for the community. It was first created for a good reason, but it don't do shit for the community. I don't care how many y'all come in my comment section. You don't do shit for the community. You do not. You know how? Because I come from a gang area. And the OGs of my time and before my time are having to march in my hometown to try to get the young niggas to stop killing each other. Had a march 2 months ago to try to get the young niggas to stop killing each other, to stop the violence. Why is it the OGs have to always come together and try to do something to stop you young idiot motherfuckers from killing each other? It's like Locksmith said, when you're in the streets, be advised, wherever you go, you have 2 enemies. 2. You got the cops and you got your fellow brother. And it shouldn't be your fellow brother. Period. You already got 1 enemy in front of you. Why don't you join up and you can handle that 1 enemy? But not on that. Anyway, our boy Brother Ali spoke for all those of the Muslim faith. Immortal Technique came at the house niggas, which I completely understand. House niggas set us back. And a lot of people want to talk about rap, and rap music is the reason why the black community is trash. yada yada yada. But obviously, them dumb idiots don't do their research to see who owns these major labels because they ain't black. Just putting that out there. They doing what they supposed to do, and they only sign cats who do what they tell them to do. And if you don't, you get put on the shelf. If you spreading a real message, you got to do your own work because they ain't finna support you. It's just so funny how ignorant people are to some shit when it's just a Google search away. I'm ignorant to things because I don't really got time to be Googling every single question I have because I would have to be getting paid to do that. I wonder what happened this year over in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of person. I'll go year by year across the world. Providences, it doesn't matter. So I ain't got time to be doing that. My mind's full of questions. But I did like this song. And they put Chuck D on the chorus. He was in that Logic song, America. America! I blabbed way too long. I'll have to edit this, my bad job. But I did like the song. I like that collaboration. Killer Mike killed it the most, which I had never heard him on this type of platform. So that's good to know that he can come with it when it's talking about some serious stuff. Alright, support your boy on Patreon. Like the video, leave your comments down below. How do you think we should really fix it? I really believe all minorities should just leave this country. And then white people who believe that we should leave will get a taste of what capitalism truly is about, because the only color capitalism cares about is green. They don't care about you. First and second, your boy is Nixon. Oh yeah, and my father actually saw that speech. Martin Luther King's last speech. He had just came back from seeing him when he heard the news on the radio that he was shot. Told me that story. Yes, I have an old dad, and that's a blessing, because I get to know how things were from a real perspective, not no books, not no documentary, from a real perspective, real talk. Anyway, your boy's out.